As a streamer on Twitch, one of the most popular questions I get asked when a new Siege season drops is usually, is the new operator any good? What are your thoughts on the new operator? So, today we'll cover the facts of whether Sam Fisher or Callsign Xero is a good attacking operator. To put it simply, yes, Xero is an extremely good operator. Alright, that's it. Video's over. You can leave now. Just kidding, please don't leave. Here's why Xero is so powerful. To put it simply, Xero can gather intel extremely quickly, and through means that nobody else can. He can also take out important pieces of defender utility like mirror windows or other thingies, and to top it all off, he has an incredible loadout. You can bring frag grenades on him, and you get an MP7 on attack. Yeah, that's Bandit's gun. His other primary, the SC3000K, is also a very solid, dependable choice if you prefer a slightly longer range engagement. Don't forget about his super sneaky silenced 5.7 pistol secondary. I've literally never felt more badass than when I secure a clean kill with his pistol. If you're not sure which primary gun to use, just try them both out. I promise you, they're both really solid. If you've previously enjoyed playing Bandit on defense, then go ahead and start with the MP7, but I'll boil it down to this. If you want to run and gun and have more mid to close ranged fights, stick with the MP7. If you want to move more slowly, hold angles, watch flank, and be more tactical at a longer range, then try out the SC3000K with a longer range scope. Both are fantastic and a lot of fun. So Xero brings 4 sticky cams that can penetrate soft and reinforced walls. They allow you to see on both sides of them, and they each have a single laser that you can use to zap utility. The fact that you can shoot these cams through surfaces means that you can burrow the cams into places that attacker cams have never been able to previously reach. On top of that, you don't have to drive the cams there like drones. You can quick peek and shoot your cams across the room or just into a barricade from outside. This is the fastest way that attackers have ever been able to gain intel, as well as potentially take out utility with his lasers. On the flip side, as a defender against Xero, it is pretty obvious when Xero's Argus camera is shot into the same room as you. For the sake of quickness, I'll refer to his Argus camera as Sam cams from now on. The Sam cams make a distinct sound when it's shot and as it lands. If you're familiar with the Splinter Cell game series, the camera makes the same sound effect as Sam Fisher's night vision goggles when they turn on. Additionally, the camera is quite good sized and gives off a bright yellow glow. Because of these qualities, it is honestly very difficult to pull off keeping a Sam cam inside of objective room with the defenders inside the same room.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's from Spawn.
As I've been playing for the past couple days, the only way I've been able to keep my cameras inside the objective room is if the defenders happen to be all roaming, and maybe if I shoot it while something loud is happening, like a hatch opening. Even then, the camera's bright light eventually gives itself away to a defender, and it's usually shot within moments of accessing it for intel, especially if you zap someone in the face with it. It's also worth mentioning that half the time you can hear Xero going onto his phone to check his newly placed camera immediately after he shoots it. This series of sound cues should be another clue to you that Zero's nearby and that he has just shot a camera somewhere. I've gotten a few free kills like this simply from his audio alone, so if you've just shot a Sam cam, you might not want to immediately go onto it because it might give you away. Honestly, I think this is a good thing, because think about it. From a defender's perspective, you wouldn't want an attacker to be able to easily throw in 4 cameras into objective and give away your team's positions all willy-nilly. I really do believe that Ubisoft has done a great job right out of the gate at balancing this camera and making it very obvious, yet still effective if you're big brain enough to find a secretive spot for the sticky cam. I found myself looking for sneaky spots to shoot the Sam cam through the floor in corners of rooms where maybe it wouldn't be noticed, as well as corners of walls and sight from the roof and windows to see if I can get easy intel early on. I also found myself shooting the cameras close to walls that are commonly bandit tricked or denied with electric claws and mute jammers. This is interesting because mute jammers actually deny the access to watching the cameras, so you have to think about your placement in relation to the range of the jammer, which you can usually hear through the floor. Additionally, bandit trickers will most likely be on the lookout for these little yellow guys, although they have quite a lot to be on the lookout for with every possibility that exists against bandit trickers now, so you might get lucky and zap a battery. So far, my favorite use of Sam cams is to pop open mirror windows. It depends where the site is, but this is usually done by shooting an Argus cam through the ceiling or floor and quickly securing a sneaky zap onto her mirror's canister. The mirrors usually retaliate angrily by shooting your camera, but at least you ruined her round. I think an extremely underrated and insanely powerful use of Xero's sticky cam is the ability to set up flank watch and provide intel for post-plant defense. I truly do think that a huge part of Xero's responsibility on an attacking team will be to set up flank watch on important side routes like staircases, etc. Shooting a camera next to the diffuser or in the same room can mean winning a round because you don't even have to peek the defender until your spectating teammates give you a call out that he's diffusing from your camera. Lastly, one of my secret favorite parts about playing Xero is using his double-sided camera to look for roamers who play underneath common areas, like Pulse, Valkyrie, Mozzie, or anyone with a C4 really. As someone who loves C4ing people from underneath myself, I'm always trying to consider people who do the same thing to my team. This can be tricky to pull off, since the person underneath can usually quickly react and shoot your camera. But even if you catch a glimpse of your enemy beneath the floor or hear them ripping a C4, you can save your teammate's life by giving a call out that someone's below them. Hopefully the enemy will waste their C4 and your team can proceed safely. And if you get really lucky, you'll find a pre-placed C4 that you can zap with your laser. And your enemy will be left clicking their detonate button with absolutely no payoff, which is just demoralizing and hilarious. You got him, nice. Fun, small things. Don't forget you can also burn Jaeger ADSs and Wamai magnets by shooting your Argus launcher, if you don't mind wasting your cameras, that is. Also, you can potentially bait enemies out by shooting a SAM cam and waiting for their reaction. If they shoot it, it might allow an opening for you to push them because they're distracted, or at least confirm their position near the camera so you can be ready for them. If you find that the camera has been shot later, you can also infer that someone's probably in that room now. And with that, I think I have effectively explained just why Sam Fisher, aka Xero, is a good operator and an incredible addition to the Rainbow Six team. For more Siege content, be sure to follow my Twitch channel and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos like this. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and learned something. See you next time.
Pre-fire the ping. Go down. Oh yeah. What? Or eliminated. What is this kid doing?
I don't know.